Okay, just loading up for the shift ahead. That's a bank holiday shift. It's now 5 to 2 in the afternoon, and let's just see how it goes, shall we? Well, it is now 3:05, and I have just booked people on. Had a cup of tea in my hands. Just about to do a conference call a little bit later for the rest of the force. And got to attend a job where there's a piece of wood in the road, and sorry, seeing out my nostrils there. Piece of wood in the road with nails sticking out of it. It's only a little roundabout, but it's on a very busy road, so we'll just have to deal with that one first. And everyone's committed at the moment, so there we go. See you in a minute. Been out there, false alarm. No bit of wood, no nails. Somebody's obviously moved it beforehand. Ideal. See if I can get back to the pre-briefing stuff we need to do. See what we need to do there. Okay. Okay, basically broken down vehicle. It's on a really busy A38. And so I'm just putting out some cones. We do sort of compromise around here a little bit. I can't carry all the traffic equipment I want along with all the firearm stuff I need. So I'm just trying to give as much early warning as I can. There isn't another unit in the near vicinity, so I'm on the top with this one. However, I've got the RAC arriving in about 10 minutes, so that should be able to assist. Okay, so that's the AA here. I haven't got my hat because, to be honest, it's a little bit hairy, and if I lose it, that's even more of my problems at the moment. Although I promise I normally do. Basically, RAC are here now. It's completely coned off, signed off, so that's fine. They're going to tow it into a safe place so you can look at it easier. And then all this traffic. You know, if you see problems like this, just slow down, see how you can deal with it. And negotiate it in your own time, not at the constant speed that you've been doing, because people have been leaving it to the last minute. Okay, nice one. Well, got back up from dealing with that broken down vehicle in that dodgy area. It's now 4:30, a bit of a crunchy, and gone through some emails, had 117 emails having come back from America. So now I've got to do this e-learning thing, which other fellow coppers and probably public services people will know and love. This one is quite a big change on Crown Prosecution Service charging decisions, authorising roles, conditions of extended bail suspected. Yeah, it's good. It's a big change. It's important changes, so I've got to know it, but we all got to know it. So here we go. Let's see if I get interrupted on this one, shall we? Well, it's now 4:31. And it's a call to a broken down vehicle near Oakhampton. That's about 45-minute drive for standard driving, so we'll get there a fair bit quicker. Broken down vehicle, live lane near Oakhampton. We're in Exeter. So looks like I'll get some more warning messages about my lack of e-learning completion. But there we go. This is life. Okay, well, the family's done the right thing here, and that's my car there, but in front of it is a broken down vehicle. Well, it's a burst tyre, and unfortunately this new modern, the average modern car doesn't carry a spare tyre now, so it's going to be recovery all the way back to Swindon, where they come from. But hopefully it won't be too long for the recovery. There we go. Okay, well, we're looking for someone who's on suspicion for a knife attack, stabbing, and somebody who's done several offences. Can't go into too much at the moment, but it's travelled to the Torbay area, and we've got dogs, helicopter, and units looking for this person. I've had a good scout around now, and wonder probably he's gone to ground and whatever, but that's where we are at the moment. So time is now 5:30. in the afternoon. It's very pleasant now at the moment, but I better shut off and carry on looking. See you later. Okay, so while the initial incident's over, the offender has gone to ground. We've checked a couple of addresses, done sort of a low-level firearms checks on those addresses just in case he's there. This male, you see, is very unpredictable and a little bit dangerous, so we just take these precautions. There's no public immediately in danger. It's very specific people that were the targets, and obviously we've taken mitigating action with them. So there is one more address we're just going to check now, but it's no longer a firearms incident. Just checking on a previous aggrieved and see where we go from there. Oh, and I've had an Easter egg for. Lucky I packed an Easter egg in my bag because I was starving. I haven't had anything yet. But okay, so update later. Well, that's really good news. That is one in custody. A little bit of a search, and then he was located in the premises. And Matey Boy's been arrested now. He wasn't too happy about it, but no injuries. We managed to pounce on him whilst he was asleep on a sofa. And so that's it. One little scumbag off the street. Good day at the office. Obviously,
Thanks very much.
Yeah, now it's 20 to 10. Still haven't done that e-learning and haven't looked at any emails. Right, well, that's nearly the end of this shift. It's 10 o'clock, it's a bank holiday, it's 8-hour shifts, really short for us. But I never did get that meal break. You can feel sorry for me for that, but I did have an Easter egg. It's just a really good job. You have a firearms job, everyone deploys, you're going on every little clue that you have, you check out addresses, you do it as proportionate way as possible. You don't just go in there with guns blazing and lots of, you know, we can go in quite low key as well, and it's all really assessed to see which level we actually go on that. And so we did a few addresses without stirring up too much problems. At one point we had runners. When the helicopter went over, units said, yeah, we've got runners in this place, and I was speaking to the dog handler with Bud, the dog. I said, jump in the car, because they'd deployed a certain distance away from their car, and chucked them in the back of our car, and we went to the location. Just by pure coincidence, it seems like someone's got guilty conscience, and they ran from the police with the helicopter thinking it was all for them, and they had drugs all secreted on their body, so therefore good little job with that as well. So then we went away a little bit despondent, didn't really find what we were looking for, our main suspect, and then we got a nice little tip-off that he is sleeping in somebody's in a flat somewhere, and so we went there, and I know he was sleeping like a baby. Woke up with a little red dot on his chest from a taser. Again, nice proportionate. Managed to cuff him without him even waking up. And then one in custody. No injuries, no damage anymore. Good job. Getting a bit tired now. That's the end of my shift pretty much. I'm going to see if I can do a couple of emails before finishes at 11. Nice early finish on a bank holiday. And thank you for following me around on my shift. Sorry I couldn't show you a lot more. There's a lot of officers obviously with firearms who don't like to have their faces seen for very obvious and good reasons. And obviously I can't drive along whilst talking to you, because that would be streaming and driving, and that would be a bad thing. And so I have to do it this little way. But I hope it hasn't been too boring for you. I have no idea what music I'm going to choose for this, but it better be relatively lively and good, I think. Cheers. Have a good night.